Welcome back, friends. In this video, we're going to answer the question, what is competitive advantage? When you talk about business strategy, people talk a lot about competitive advantage. And I feel like this is a buzzword that people throw around a lot. But what I want to do is I want to dive deep into what competitive advantage really means. This is a concept that's very useful to understand if you're making business decisions or understanding financial statements. Competitive advantage is an attribute that allows you to outperform competitors. I want to emphasize here the financial element of this. So the whole point of studying competitive advantage is that it will show up on your financial statements as profit. And so the goal here is to just understand what are the attributes in your business that will enable you to generate higher profit than your competition. For example, imagine two companies that sell a similar type of product. Company A sells that product for $2 and Company B sells that product for $1. Both companies can make that product for 50 cents. So Company A is making much more profit. Our job is to figure out what is the competitive advantage of Company A versus Company B. Let's imagine that the reason Company A can charge a higher price is because they have a perception in the marketplace for higher quality. Now, we've all experienced situations like this. Let's say you walk into a store to buy a product and you see a whole bunch of different products on the shelf. If one company has a reputation for higher quality, you're going to be willing to pay a higher price for their product. So in this example, quality is the source of competitive advantage. What's so interesting about studying competitive advantage is that there are so many different options. It can really be almost anything that gives your company an edge. So I'm going to list out just a few of these just to give you an idea. You can be a low-cost leader. You can have high quality, first mover status, unique technology, customer loyalty, economies of scale, vertical integration, or government regulation. All of these are different reasons why your company might have a competitive advantage. Now, I could talk for ages on each one of these, but what I want to do is I want to focus on the reason why competitive advantage is important. Whatever situation your business is in, if you have the awareness of what your competitive advantage is, it makes all of your business decisions so much easier. Every business out there only has so many resources. And so if you can take those resources and focus them into the area where your business is truly adding value to the market, you're going to make more profit. Let's use another example. Let's say you own a business that sells 10 different products. When you look at those 10 products, imagine that only one product is a source of competitive advantage. You're able to make a lot of profit with that one product, but your other products have a lot of competition that keeps your profits lower. In that situation, you are better off by taking the resources in your business and focus them on the one product that is adding value to your market. You can increase your profit and decrease your costs. So that is the basics of competitive advantage, but we're going to take this to a whole nother level. When you study business strategy, what you quickly realize is that competitive advantage is not enough. What you really want to achieve is sustainable competitive advantage. You want those profits to continue for years. A term you will hear people say is economic moat. And you can imagine your business as a castle in the Middle Ages. One of the defenses of castles was to build a moat around the castle that was full of water. Well, your business is just like a castle, where you have competitors who are trying to take over your market position. The larger your economic moat, the harder it will be for someone to impact your company profits. You will hear stock investors talk about this. So they'll say, what is your economic moat? And what they're asking is, what is your company's sustainable competitive advantage? When a stock investor buys stock in a company, they are looking at that company's profits because those profits get paid out through dividends to shareholders. And so they want to know, are those profits going to be sustainable for years to come? As a business leader, you need to be able to communicate exactly what is your competitive advantage and what's going to make it sustainable. This idea is the reason why get-rich-quick schemes never work. So imagine you found an opportunity where you could build a business and generate $1 million in 6 months. The problem with this scenario is always that if you can do it in 6 months, then somebody else can also do it in 6 months and steal all of your customers. So you're going to put all of your energy into building this business that's only going to last for 6 months. The alternative is to invest in areas with sustainable competitive advantage. Let's use the example of restaurants. Restaurants are a highly competitive industry. It's really hard to get people to come to your restaurant and spend money when they could spend money at any other restaurant in town. But imagine that you had a recipe for a secret sauce and it was delicious. You are the only person who knows how to make this sauce. No other restaurant in town has it. And so people are going to seek you out and pay you top dollar to eat food with your secret sauce. If you protect your recipe, no one can copy you and take your customers. That is the goal of business strategy. Figure out your business's secret sauce and invest in that secret sauce. When you have a focused business strategy around an area of sustainable competitive advantage, your business will be more effective. Now I want to hear from you. If you think that competitive advantage is important, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And if you like this video, if you found it helpful, click on that subscribe button. The best way to supercharge a business is through accounting and corporate finance, and I release a new video every week. So come back and check out next week's video.